Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue Moon was originally recorded in the 1930s and has been a hit more than a dozen times for various people, including Elvis Presley, Ella Fitzgerald, I think Doris Day has a version of it, and a whole bunch of people. Blue Moon is an implementation of the most popular chord progression in popular music, and that is the 1-5-4. The chord progression in Blue Moon is 1-6-4-5. Which is basically a version of the 1-5-4. And hundreds of songs are built on this same chord progression. So this is a beginner lesson to teach you a nice, simple, pretty song, and also to introduce you to an example of a very, very well-used and very common chord progression, the 1-6-4-5. Okay, so as always, what we're going to do is we're going to start off and we're going to talk about the chords. I'm going to break this down and we're going to look at the chords and the strumming and the structure of the verse, and then we'll switch over and we're going to take a look at the chords, the strumming, and the structure of the chorus. It's a very straightforward song. Come along with me. In 10 minutes, you'll be playing this song for yourself. But more importantly than playing this wonderful song for yourself, you're going to learn how to play all the hundreds of songs that are basically different versions of this. Let's start off and look at the verse. I want to preface this by saying this is a very simplified beginner level version of the song. So I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm keeping the chords as simple and bare bones as possible. And that's so that this is accessible for a beginner player. Let's start off and look at the verse. The verse chords are basically, and I'm going to put the charts on the screen here, a C, an A minor, an F, and then a G. And that is the verse at the very end of the second verse as a lead into the chorus. We're also going to add a C7. Okay, so let's just step through verse 1 and you can see how this all works. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Okay, so that's what we're doing, and basically it's 2 strums per chord. That's the structure of the whole thing. If you want a copy of the lyric sheet with the chords I'm using, send me an email, bonner.harris@gmail.com, and I'll send you a copy of my chord sheet for this. You'll notice I'm using a capo on the 2nd fret, so all the chords are just referenced to that capo. You put the capo where you need it for your own voice. Verse 2, the only thing that changes is we do a slightly different ending to lead us into the chorus. So the first part is just the same. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really care for. Now here, at this point, we go F, C, and then C7. So, someone I really care for. 2 Fs, 2 Cs, and a C7. That last line again of verse 2 is someone I really care for. Then 2 Fs, 2 Cs, 2 C7s. That takes us into the chorus. Okay, the chorus chords. Let's talk about the chorus chords. The chorus chords are D minor, 2 strums, G, C, A minor. That's the first line. Second line is a little different. D minor, G, and then just 2 measures of C. Then the third line, C, we have a B minor 7 and 2 measures of E minor. Then C, D7 and 2 measures of G. Yeah, that takes us back to a single repeat of the verse that does the special ending. So it's a repeat of verse 2 that does the special ending with the F, C, C7. And then we repeat the chorus, repeat verse 2 again, and we're done. So that's the structure of the whole song. Those are all the chords. And that's most importantly, that's the strumming that we're following. It's basically just 2 strums per measure. And we're playing normally at 1 measure per chord. Where it's more than that, I've indicated it in the play along. So I hope that's helpful for you. It really is an archetypal song. This is the blueprint for many, many popular songs. So it's really worth learning. It's a simple thing. Here's a little bonus at the end. If you want to make this a little bit fancier, you can arpeggiate it, and it's very often played that way. So it's blue moon, you saw me standing alone. So there's a little tip. If you want to spice it up a little bit, you can play that finger style, or you can just play it in a picked pattern as I was just demonstrating. So have fun with Blue Moon, and come on back and visit Bonner Guitar again soon.